to the ShElite Showcase. I'm your host with the Moses, the shaman of ShElite, Miss Katie Kinsey. Baby.
Baby.
Thank you. I feel like I'm not loud enough and or I'm not talking loud enough. I'm just going to move this. Joined with me, my lovely co-host. She's this way.
Whichever way she's pointing.
Which, this way. If you're watching the video, which you should be, because it's better, my lovely co-host, the young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing, the Rhodes family eating, the spice of life, the sassiest senorita that I know, the hangman Adam Page to my widow Adam Cole, baby, and widow baby, Miss Y2 Garcia Savannah. How you doing?
I'm doing alright. I mean, definitely a little bit, I guess, like, emotionally a little bit better, considering what we talked about last week, which, I mean, you should go watch if you haven't. But, like,
Child, listen.
Nothing sad in the wrestling world this week, so, well, something a little sad, but, like, nothing as heavy as last week, so can't complain there.
Yeah, last week, Jesus.
I didn't expect myself to cry the way I did.
That was me.
I'm an ugly crier, so...
That was me yesterday. It's like I didn't cry, like, really at all when everything happened.
Yesterday I cried also. Again, but...
Yesterday...
I will not cry on this show.
Oh, no, I'm just too tired. Like, literally, I've been up since 8:30 this morning.
I'm just crying about something else already, so I mean, I in the words of Ariana Grande, got no more tears to cry, so just gotta get it over with. Get over it. Well, about my situation, not the situation, not about what happened on Dynamite. So just to specify.
Yes. Which we'll get into everything that happened on Dynamite. But let's just go over some little bit of news and rumors, because there's not really a lot. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, not a whole hell of a lot. One, the GOAT, my GOAT, John Cena, is on the cover of 2K23. Now people are mad.
Of course they are. I'm gonna be mad about something.
People are mad about everything.
It's not the internet. No,
the internet's terrible.
Yeah.
But, like, listen, A, I love John Cena. B, I didn't even get 2K22, so I'm 100% getting 2K23.
Who was on 2K22? I already forgot. Who was...
Ray.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, was it Rey Mysterio? Rey Mysterio. I have not gotten a new 2K game since 2K19, and that's because AJ was on the cover.
Fair. Pretty common. Okay, I was... 20 years of Cena. Makes sense, and he hasn't been on cover in a while. He was on...
Since 2015, because I have that game for PS3.
Ew, PS3?
Yeah, I don't think PS4 was invented when 2K15 came out. PS3. But what I was gonna say is I was gonna get 2K20 when it came out. First of all, because Becky was on the cover, and I fucking love Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
But I heard it was so horribly bugged. I was like, okay, I think I'll just skip out. I was gonna get it in the future, but I never got around to that.
Yeah, I don't even remember, like, excuse me, like, I have all of the games, except 22, because I just didn't, for some reason, get that one. Matt said, should have been a real star, like, Tozawa.
Or it should have been Prison Dom. Let's be real.
Stop.
Bum ass Corbin.
I'm vetoing all of the ideas.
Veto. No Prison Veto. Dom. No.
Nar.
Bum ass Corbin.
Nar. No. Prison Dom will be on the GTA 6 cover. Yes, there we go. If that game ever comes out at this point, my god.
Which game? At this point, you gotta wonder. Which game's gonna come out first? GTA 6 or AEW Fight Forever? There's so many, like no one knows. But, apparently there's just a lot of complications. They can't get that rated T, like that T rating. They're just struggling to get that. I think there's too much blood in the game. That's what they said. I'm not saying that. Oh, I think it's too much blood, but I think for the people to give it rated T, they're like, yeah, no.
Just do rated M for mature. Like, just suck it up.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, kids, teenagers are gonna get it and play it somehow anyways. It doesn't even matter.
Like, yeah, and I mean, if you're a parent, I mean, just get it for your kids. If you don't think it's that bad.
Exactly. Dumb. Regardless.
Dumb.
John Cena's on the cover. He's on all 3 covers. And then I love the commercial that they made where it was like invisible and it was just a floating head. Classic.
Yeah. John Cena, I guess to like announce that he was on the cover, he posted on his Instagram just a picture of the cover of like the game, but it was blank. So of course people are like, why are there 3 blank covers on the games? Like, what happened?
I love that they just like play into it and they're just like, yeah.
I know,
it's great. It's one of my favorite things, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, some people are sick of it. I think it's hysterical.
I think it's funny too. I mean, like, just for a simple laugh. Like, if that's enough to trigger you, then if that's enough to trigger you, then you need like you probably have anger issues or something, because of like something as small as that's gonna get you so worked up.
Yeah, I mean, people get worked up over everything.
Of course.
Pretty Kyle said, "I like a good tea." Yeah, I like a good ha-ha, little hee-hee. You know, it's fine. So that Nikita, for those who don't understand,
Nikita Lyons
apparently tore her ACL and meniscus.
I saw that
after just coming back a few months ago for a knee injury, which sucks.
Dude, that's like happening to a lot of women. It's happened to Tegan Knox. It's happened to Chris Statlander. Now it's happened to Nikita Lyons. I don't know why I was thinking of Willow.
I don't know. I mean, it was Willow Nightingale's birthday yesterday.
That's true. And I was also, I guess, thinking about, like, it wasn't a knee injury or a leg injury, but I know Britt Baker's hurt also.
Like, what is going on?
I don't know. Maybe that's why I thought of Willow, because she was supposed to be in that match. Well, not with Willow, but because of what happened with Willow, she was supposed to be in that match.
I think I understand. Well,
the connection.
No, it was. I thought Britt got injured in the match with Billy Starks on.
Oh, on Dark. She got injured on Dark. I didn't realize that.
I think. Because I remember seeing pictures of her, like, mouth kind of bloodied in stills with that match, so I'm assuming that's when she got hurt. But I don't know what exactly she like. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We report
a lot of the ladies are hurt, and it's hurting our feelings.
Dude, we'll get into some lady conversation later. Let's see. Oh yeah, Vince McMahon is getting sued again.
Dude, I keep seeing that on Twitter. Like, I saw it on Twitter, and I was like, is this old, or is he getting sued again?
Oh no, this is lawsuit number 3. This one, I can't remember from who, but basically saying that he used the, like, funds from WWE to, like, cover up sexual harassment, all that stuff. Like, stuff we knew that he'd been doing, but now he's getting sued by another person. Vinnie Mac ain't making it out of 2023. Shit. At this rate, I don't think.
I was gonna say, I was like, ain't making it out alive. I'm like, how literally are we talking, you know?
Honestly, I don't know. I'll be honest with y'all. Ain't looking too good for old Vinnie Mac. As literal as possible. Jesus.
Damn, Kyle.
Hey, pretty Kyle ain't pulling no punches. I understand. Which, like, honestly, we're not even into the second month of 2023, and Vince McMahon has made life a living hell for countless people. So, prison Vinny.
You said, it's just, you brought up, not even being a month into the year, and, the other day I found out a very, like, sad statistic in this country.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't even. Yeah, we don't even gotta talk about it.
We don't have to go talk about it, but yeah, I was just you reminded me that like we're not even a month into the year, like we're not even a full solid month.
A full solid month. Where we're 20 as today. We're record 26 days in.
Mm-hmm.
And the world sucks. So.
Yeah. Prison Vinny, oh my god. He can learn some stuff from Prison Dom.
It's just... I mean, Vince has been known to wear a bandana once in his life, and that was a terrible time for everybody who was watching TV at that time. If anyone lived through bandana Vince, I am so sorry. We all hated it too. Just saying. But Raw 30 happened on Monday.
Yeah.
There was a severe lack of women's.
I saw that. I saw the news about that.
So there's no female legends besides Alundra Blaze, or Medusa, as she's also known. The steel cage match, which they promoted for about a week, got cut due to time. Which people started blaming Roman Reigns, which is like, that's not his fault. That's just, they put too much on a card. Then just like a random Bianca Sonya Deville match, and like Charlotte was there, and so there was like some women, things happened, but
like,
go ahead.
I don't want to like do this to the women, because I really, first of all, I thought the match was pretty good anyway, Bianca and Sonya's match. So I mean, I don't want to tear it apart, but like, if I'm being honest, if they would have like just cut out starting from when Charlotte was there to like after the match, the Bianca match, you probably could have squeezed in a pretty solid like 10-minute, at least 10 to 15-minute match with Bayley and Becky in the steel cage, and at least it was a steel cage match. But again, I don't want to do that to the women because it's not fair and it's not their fault either. But the fact that it got scrapped, I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, what they did with it, I'll accept it. I understand. I mean, having them beat Becky's ass in a cage and then all climb up, which the way they all climbed up at the same time, that was pretty cool. I will give them props for that. That was some Charlie's Angel shit. All three of them fucking spider climbing up. But like, they packed it too much, which it's not surprising.
I agree with Allison. She said they could have cut the Cody promo videos, which they've been showing for weeks now. I agree. Like, they could, like, again, they were just videos. They could have just scrapped that. I mean, they could go 1 week without these damn promos. Like, I'm like nothing against Cody, but I'm just like, dude, we already know you're coming back at the Rumble, so. Which, first of all, I don't know whose choice it was to like reveal that before, but imagine how it would have been a good surprise. Like, if he would have just shown up. So that being said, I hope he's not number 30.
I don't think he will be. He has one of the longest entrances. He should be like 1 or 2.
He should be 1 or 2.
I'm just saying.
Think about that. I would hope. Like, that because, let's say he's somewhere in the mix, like number 15 or something. Like, I would hope that they would just play start from the chorus, and then he just runs out, don't do the whole
in my soul, something,
I would hope that
Cody Rhodes. It's a great song.
I would hope that imagine he comes out at 15 and he's doing the entire entrance. He's gonna have 2 other entries coming out.
Dude, honestly, that's what I'm saying. Like Pretty Kyle said, he's probably gonna be 1 or 2.
That would kind of be funny to see. That would be so funny.
Well, because you gotta think he has all the fucking pyro in the world. The Cody Vader. His theme is 18 minutes. Come on.
He gives Undertaker a run for his money.
Him and Roman give Taker a run for their money. His money. Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah. So but yeah, I just feel bad. There was not enough ladies, even though there was a lot of ladies that contributed to,
the history of the 30 years of history. I know, crazy.
Yeah.
Which I saw the statement being made a lot, being oh, they're gonna save a lot of the legends for the Rumble, which I understand. Cool if you do, because the fact that as opposed to last year when they announced every single participant.
I know. I'm like, thank
we
God they didn't
only
do that.
have like, I think they only named like 7 or 8, which I like. Which
Yeah.
one of them being Rhea Ripley, which we'll talk about later. But like, you could still have the legends on Raw. Like, you can still have Trish and Lita pop up and be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, like, you can still have them come out. Just, like, you know what you don't have to do? Just make sure they don't say, I am declaring myself into the Royal Rumble. Like, you don't have to have them do that crap. And you can still have it be a surprise. Like, who knows? And if you brought enough ladies, you know, if you brought so many, you can kind of, like, not keep track of, oh, well, who's going to be in the Rumble and who ain't going to be in the Rumble, you know? It can still leave you speculating. Like, because I feel like if they would have just brought, like, 1 or 2 or 4, they would have been like, oh, I feel like these women are going to probably be in the Rumble anyway. Like, that's why they're here.
Yeah, I don't know. Allison said Cody will be 30 because he technically wasn't medically cleared till, like, today or yesterday. They're going to want him out there the least amount of time possible so they don't risk him getting hurt.
That's what they want, but what is Cody going to want?
Well, Cody...
The dude wrestled with the...
torn titty.
The dude... Yeah, he tore his boob, and he still wrestled in a Hell in a Cell match, which was still a fucking good-ass match. You know I don't fucks with Cody Rhodes, but I'll give credit where it's due. That match was fantastic, and the dude had a torn boob, and he still, like, he didn't, like, pussy out and, like, you know, oh, be careful, I'm hurt. Like, no, he wrestled like if it wasn't hurt. He told
Seth dug a kendo stick into this man's torn titty. What do you mean?
Exactly. You should have given him a titty twister. Like, come on. That would have been funny, Seth.
That's just
except that's El Phantasmo's thing.
That would hurt so bad with the titty torn right off the bone. Oh my god, I couldn't even imagine.
And you then twist, yeah.
Oh, god.
Anyway, so...
Oh, god, yeah, anyways. So, yeah. Shame on RawXXX for not doing the women right. Especially with that with that hashtag. Come on now.
Yeah. I was like, can we just say that RawXXX just sounds like the title of, like, a porno? Like, it sounds like...
1000% the title of a porno.
Yeah, like, it's, like, not just one porno, like, many pornos. Like, I'm pretty sure, like,
It's a DVD. It's a DVD collection.
It's like, yeah, it's a playlist or something. It's a playlist of, like, different hardcore porno videos.
Matt said, I want Cody to win from a random number that nobody has won before, like 6 or 9.
Like, what's the one that, like, the most? 25, right? That's, like, or 27. 27, I think, is the most win.
27.
It is, I think it is 27.
It's, like, 27, and then, like, 1 is a big, like, 1/2.
I'm gonna say random question, but when Edge won, was he number 1 or number 2? I think he was 2.
Are you talking about when he won in...
When he...
21?
I believe so. That's when he faced Roman at Mania.
Ooh, what number did he show up?
Was it Edge and... Yeah, it was Edge and Daniel Bryan, who's now Bryan Danielson. American Nightmare Jake Long.
The American Nightmare Dragon, Jake Long, Bryan Danielson. Exactly.
Danielson.
The entire... Which, next week we get Toothless Timmy versus the American Nightmare Dragon, Jake Long, Bryan Danielson. Can you believe?
Yeah.
It's a tongue twister, I'm telling you. Oh, thank you, Pretty Kyle. Edge was 1. No, I don't have to look it up. Gracias, señor. Yeah, I mean, and...
I wish AJ would.
There is no difference between 1 and 2 in the Rumble.
No, I know. I just wanted to know. Because they still mention, like, oh, like, for example, Shawn Michaels, he did it he did it at the number 1 spot. Didn't Ray do it at number 2 also? Like,
Ray did it at 2, yeah, because that was 2005. No, 2006. Because he came out in Eddie's Lowrider, and Triple H was number 1. Yeah. I literally just wrote about it in the article. It's the only reason I remember, like, the details like that.
When I was in Chicago for All Out, they were showing, like, on TV, like, the greatest rivalries thing, like, in WWE. Like, and Eddie's and Ray's was one of them. And oh my god, that one was so sad. When they were talking about Eddie, I was like, fuck.
It always cracks me up that they make a big deal about number 1 as if the match starts without number 2. That's also true.
That is very true. Like, they're like,
I've never understood that.
You don't want to be the first. You don't want to be the first person. Like, maybe after, like, 3, you're like, alright.
If you could, random question, if you could win from any number, 1 through 30, or just come out at any number, what number would you come out at?
Probably 17, that's my lucky number.
Okay. I was gonna say 13. It's one of my lucky numbers.
I was gonna say 17 is my lucky number. It was the day I was born, and it was the day also Rowdy Piper was born, which is also my birthday. We are birthday twins, though.
Oh, then I should have said 22 for me and HBK.
No, I mean, it doesn't have to work the same way for you, but that's just my lucky number because I happen to share a birthday with the Hot Rod, who, his birthday is, our birthday's on April 17th, so I'm like,
pop off.
And that's a hell of a birthday twin. Just saying.
I feel like we have some good birthday twins.
Yeah, HBK, Rowdy Piper, I'm like, come on now, those are good ass birthday twins.
I mean, they're great. And as you can see, the title of the Twitch stream, which twitch.tv/showcase, follow us for the love of God. I want to be an affiliate. Please. Por favor. So, Raw 30. What, in your opinion, is the best Raw theme song? Or give me top 3. Give me top 3 if you can't do top. If your favorite.
Like, okay, first of all, I don't know exactly like the name of the titles. Can I look them up really quick? Oh,
yeah, go ahead.
I wish I had my AirPods. That way I could have like. Or I wonder if you know what I wonder if I can just look it up here on my computer.
Oh, maybe.
And then I don't think you'll hear, Katie. It'll just come through my headphones.
Yeah, I probably.
You guys won't hear. But
yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, like I can start like rattling some off to you, see if like they ring a bell too.
Yeah, you might have to sing them to me too. So I know which ones.
So this was just a ploy to get me to sing. How dare you?
No.
How dare you?
Across the nation. I don't even know which one that is. Like I can't put names to the songs. I can't put the names to the songs. Sorry.
I have Across the Nation on my Spotify playlist and I listen to it all the time, but like I still don't know all the words.
Do you hear that? It's an ad.
No.
No? Okay, cool. So it's only me who can hear. Alright, hold on. I'm listening to it right now.
Listening to Across the Nation?
There's just an ad because YouTube. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to Across the Nation.
Fantastic song.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Yeah.
So, like...
I think I'll put probably that one. Okay, well, 1 or 2. You know what? I'm going to put it at number 1. Yeah. That one's fucking good. 1 and 2. Number 1, I'm gonna agree with Matt.
Yeah, Across the Nation is goated, 100%.
Yes, absolutely.
Across the Nation, To Be Loved by Papa Roach, also high up on my list. That might be my number 2. I've also seen Papa Roach live, and that's just like special place. Take the past, put it up and let it go. Carry on, I'm stronger than you'll ever know. That's To Be Loved. That one I'll always sing.
Yeah. That one's a good one too. Hold on. I will say Across the Nations. I do remember that one. That was number 1 for show.
That's fair.
Honestly, maybe it's because that's the one kind of I grew up with the most. Like that, and I remember the most. The Night. I love that. Might be an unpopular opinion, but that one's my favorite.
Which one?
That's The Night. Like tonight's the night. Right. Yeah.
Oh my god. This is not what I was expecting at all. I forgot that was even a theme.
Yeah, I'll put that one at number 3 because honestly, it's the one I kind of grew up with the most. That's the one I remember the most. That's the first like.
I mean, I get it.
What?
I get it. Like Papa Roach was like the one. Like Papa Roach and Nickelback, "Burn to the Ground," are the 2 that like I remember most.
"Burn to the Ground" probably will be number 2. Okay, I have my top 3.
Okay, Savannah has her top 3.
Okay, so my top 3. Favorite Raw intro music is Across the Nations. Whatchamacallit? Nickelback.
Burn to the Ground.
And The Night. Those are my 3 favorites.
I'm going Across the Nation, To Be Loved, and I have a tie for 3rd. It's between Burn It to the Ground and Legendary by ShElite. That one was great. And it just fit.
I accidentally full screened YouTube. Oopsie.
How dare you?
There you go. I'm sorry. I did not mean to watch a still of the Raw logo from that time.
Not the Raw logo.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like genuinely curious because we didn't talk about it at all last week about like Raw 30 coming up, and I was like, well, since it happens this week, we can talk about it now.
Yeah. There you go.
Do you have a favorite Raw memory that, like, off the top of your head?
Yeah, off the top of my head, yes. If I had to think about it, like, probably it would take a while. But honestly, when Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and Sasha debuted, because that's basically what kind of changed the landscape of women's wrestling in the WWE. Yeah, that's the start of the women's revolution. And I remember just being so excited. And then, like, when they all three of the NXT, at the time, divas, took out Team Bella, they all put them in their submission holds. That was pretty fucking cool to see. You had Charlotte putting, I think, Alicia Fox in the figure eight, and then Becky Lynch, putting Brie in the
Disarmor.
Putting Brie in the disarm her, and then Sasha putting Nikki, which I thought was cool that they had the champ, the NXT champ, Sasha Banks putting the Divas champ Nikki Bella in the bank statement. So it was cool to see.
Yeah, like I completely forgot that happened on Raw. Now that I'm thinking about it, holy crap!
It's hard to think about like what happened on Raw versus what happened like any other time in the WWE. So I had to,
I mean, mine's always gonna be Trish and Lita main eventing Raw.
Yeah, that's true. That's obviously a good choice.
Such a scapegoat answer because like a lot of people pick that, but like it'll always hold a special place in my heart.
Probably another one is, despite me not, again, clean slate with Mercedes, but Sasha Banks, didn't like her, and I don't like Charlotte. But their match, the False Count Anywhere match, and Sasha winning the title, that was a good-ass match. And honestly, I was happy for Sasha. I was like, wow, like, what a match. Like, and she freaking put she put Charlotte in the bank statement through the freaking, through the rail.
The railing. My back hurts thinking about that.
Yeah.
Actually hurts.
Just, like, fucking ouch is right.
Another one, it was the draft. And it was when Cena got drafted to Raw.
I thought it was.
So there was two, like when he the 2005 draft when he got drafted, but then there was the time he got drafted to SmackDown and then back to Raw. I was like, what the fuck is this? Y'all be playing with my emotions.
Honestly, like, I know they're like probably trying to like be like the other sports and like have like the podium and like, okay, the pick is in or whatever, kind of like Roger Goodell does it. Yeah. But like I like the way they did it before, where they just had like the random the shuffle of wrestlers and they just boom, like this is what it is, I liked that. It was different.
I liked when they finally started including NXT in the draft.
Yeah.
Shout out to Finn
Balor.
Balor
was the first. I think Finn Balor was the first NXT wrestler drafted, and I remember that was a huge deal.
He was like number 5 overall.
He was in the first round. He was a first round drafted.
Big fucking shout out to Finn Balor. Finn Balor. Yeah. That's why he was the first Universal Champion. And then got hurt.
Trying to think of another memory. There's so many memories.
30 years of memories. You were -9.
Well, yeah, like, is it possible? Does it count for one of my favorite memories to be one that happened before I was alive?
Yeah. You could, because you could have gone back and seen
Jericho's debut.
There we go.
Jericho's debut with the, yeah, I was -2 when it, actually, no, -2.5 because I was almost born. Like, I was born, not almost born, but like.
So, she said -2.5, I was almost born.
Actually, no, I was -2. Maybe -1.5 because it happened in August. The debut happened in August of 1999. So, my sister was barely alive.
99, I was 3. Wait, when did he debut?
99. August 9.
Okay, yeah, then I would have been 3. Wow, what a time.
Was this on Raw? No, I think this was on SmackDown. Never mind. I know sometimes people think it's a waste of time and it's a bathroom break moment, but like depending on what it is, like Miss TV or like the highlight reel, Cutting Edge, like Ambrose Asylum. I liked those little talk shows. I thought they were funny. Like I thought it was a good way to like do a promo segment, but like do it like in a different way, whether it's on a talk show or.
Listen, the highlight reel is where Snitsky punted Lita's baby.
That is true. You can't have him. He's fine.
That was a traumatic experience for all parties involved. Who thought that was a good idea? I wonder who.
I don't know, but I will tell you, if it happened today's time, they would have all been canceled.
Oh, everybody, jail.
CPS would have been called on all of them.
Well, I mean, we all knew it was a baby doll, but still.
Yeah, but you know people, they would have been like, oh my god, that gives them, like, those kind of tendencies for their own children.
I think
stupid shit like
I don't remember what show I was on, but I asked somebody this. Do you think the person who caught the baby doll kept it?
Yeah, they had to have. I would hope so. Imagine you could say, I have Schnitzky's baby.
Dude, you get, like, you could have people come take pictures with him and be like, here is the baby doll Snitsky punted on Monday Night Raw. Estimated time, I don't even remember what day or year that was. But, like, that's fucking ridiculous.
Trying to think of more Raw memories.
There's been so many.
There was, oh god damn it, I had one and then I lost it. It was quite recent also, so dang it, I forgot. I lost it, damn it. It's gonna bug me now. It's gonna bug me until I remember.
Was it something more recent?
Oh, kind of. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, actually, that kind of spawned like two memories.
Okay.
Both involve Dean Ambrose. One of them, actually, it's now three memories. It's because, dude, I loved the Dean Ambrose Seth Rollins feud. Like, Dean making Seth's life a living hell, especially when he had the Money in the Bank briefcase, was my goddamn favorite.
When he opened the briefcase and all this shit came out.
Yes. Okay, that's four memories. So there's that one.
Four memories.
The one where they had a beat the clock challenge and Dean made Seth lose to Heath Slater because he put soda, popcorn, and JBL's hat in the briefcase. And then that's another memory. And then the third one was right before their Hell in a Cell match, is when like Dean had like the Seth Rollins dummy, and he was basically like, I'm gonna like tear you limb from limb, and somebody's like, first thing to start with your hands, and then he like tore off the hand and stuff. And I guess because like if you go back and watch the clip, Dean at some point Seth Rollins starts charging the ring, and Dean throws the dummy at Seth Rollins, and fucking Michael Cole's like, Rollins got hit with Rollins. So dumb, but it's so funny.
Wait, did you have another one in that grouping?
Just last one was, again, it was build up to the Mania that I went to, despite the match being very lackluster with Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar. It was pretty cool to watch on Raw when Mick Foley gifted Barbie to Dean Ambrose. That was pretty cool. Too bad he didn't freaking use it, but that's not Dean's fault. He talked about it, that wasn't his fault.
He did his best. Like, you said something about Michael Cole making a call, and that reminded me of, who was it? It was Braun and I think maybe Bobby going through the big screen, and Corey Graves audibly going, holy shit. Always pop
apparently
for
got fined. I'm like, justice for Corey, man. That was
like, who cares? Like, it happens.
This was on Raw, right? Big E cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yes, ma'am.
That's another good memory. Another good memory.
Oh, I miss Big E.
I miss him so much. I know. Dude he... I hope he's a surprise at the Raw.
We're going to talk about that. We're talking about that. That's the question of the week. Don't worry. We're talking about that later.
Okay. But yeah, so many good memories, man. Like, just going back down memory lane. Okay, this is a sad memory. Sad memory, but goddamn. When Chris Jericho, Chris, I love you, but goddamn, that was the most heel shit you could have done. When he killed Mitch across Dean Ambrose's head, Ambrose Asylum got canceled, replaced by the highlight reel, and Chris took Mitch and threw him against Dean Ambrose's head. That's kind of messed up. If you're gonna like destroy someone's property, like the fact that he did it on Dean, like that's fucked up.
That's disrespectful, honestly.
Yeah, someone even made a sad edit on YouTube about Mitch.
You know, sometimes I really hate wrestling fans.
Introductions like that, I love wrestling fans. So
Jesus.
Like the Dark Side of the Ring edit that they made with the whole All Out situation. Yeah. Like, that shit was so dumb, but it was so funny.
That shit was.
Well, it was probably the funniest thing I saw.
Jesus. I'm drinking Monsters. Like, there's a lot happening. I needed it today.
I have a banana.
What? God damn it.
Oh god, dude, so many Dean Ambrose memories because they all happened.
He was like your favorite person
for like 2014 to like 2016. He was like, dude,
exactly. So that explains why a lot of the memories would be
die-hard Dean Ambrose fan, Katie. Die-hard Dean Ambrose, like. But when he walked out with the hot dog cart, it makes me feel bad because, like, you know, he talked about how after he joined AEW, he was on Jericho's podcast and he talked about how unhappy he was for years. And I just can't help but think, like, were these funny memories that I actually enjoyed? Like, were these memories where he was honestly very unhappy? I hope that's not the case, but if that's the case, I just feel very bad.
I mean,
but I thought it was
known
funny
that at the time.
I know, but it was still funny to watch. Again, him tormenting Rollins, I absolutely fucking hated Seth Rollins at the time. And, like, him, like, freaking pouring relish and sauerkraut on him. And the mustard and the ketchup and the holster. Like, dude, so many funny Dean Ambrose memories that I truly enjoy.
I have a funny Dean Ambrose memory, but it happened on SmackDown.
Say it anyway.
I'll just tell a quick little story anyways. Because I keep seeing it on Twitter every once in a while, it pops up. When he was, like, tormenting Shane when Shane was commissioner and Brian was the GM, and he showed up as the fucking Mountie.
Yeah.
Like, and then Brian tries to hold it together and he's cracking up at the end. That's one of my favorite clips. So, like, I can't, like...
I know, again, another great Ambrose memory that I absolutely loved. An Ambrose moment that I thought it was hilarious. I loved it. But, fuck, for all I know, he probably was in hell. He was probably, like, hating that moment. And I'm just, like, it makes me sad that, like, moments that I enjoyed, he probably was not enjoying himself. But I hope he knows that even though he wasn't enjoying them, that they were still very entertaining to people like me. And I still loved him. And I still do.
Sorry, I can't breathe. Let's do, like, one more memory each, and then we'll get through the rest of the show.
Okay. God damn, there's so many good memories. Damn it. Maybe not so much for, like... Well, I don't know, man. It was still a historic moment, and it was a good moment, too. When Kevin Owens came out on Monday Night Raw, and he attacked John Cena... He freaking stomped on the US title. I was like, I was like, gasp.
Biggest KO hater.
I was like, gasp. Big gasp.
The Undertaker tombstone on the escalator? What?
That was on Raw?
I don't know. Now Matt's saying favorite moments, the gore through the SmackDown set, Aleister Black and Nikki Cross, I'll never tell, which happened on NXT.
Also, okay, sorry, I know we said one more, but can we just do one more?
Sure.
AJ Bella, when AJ Lee came out dressed as Nikki Bella.
Oh, yeah.
And she had the fucking butt pads that were huge and uneven, and then the boob pads, and then she was in a match with Brie. And during the match, she took the freaking boob out, like the implant, and she started smacking her with it.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just gonna...
I know. Or AJ's pipe bomb, also, on the Bellas. That was fucking great. It's about time someone breaks it to the Bellas. That talent isn't sexually transmitted. I was like, oh my
table flip.
I was like, holy fuck.
Oh, he said none of those are Raw moments. I hate you, Matt. Well, I knew that Nikki Cross and Aleister Black was NXT, because I distinctly remember that one, and SmackDown. You're an asshole. How dare you?
I wouldn't know, because I probably wasn't alive during some of these times. I didn't see the Aleister Black and Nikki Cross one, but...
That was, like, peak, like, Aleister, Gargano, Ciampa stuff. That was good stuff.
I was still watching NXT then, but I didn't see. I mean, I didn't see his comment about.
Okay.
Aleister and.
Let me narrow.
But again, some of these things I probably wasn't even living, so excuse me for not knowing.
That's true. I mean, that's okay. One more. I think I had one and I forgot it. You know, that's okay. I have a lot. There's a plethora.
Yeah.
Let's just, unless you have anything else to add to news and rumors. We're just gonna move on.
No, yeah. No, not really. Just
here for the ride?
Yeah.
That's fair. Today in women's wrestling history, it's only fitting that, the Royal Rumble 2020 happened. This was the year that No, I'm just kidding. This was no. Wait, this is the year Edge won, right?
No, that's when Edge came. No, it
This
was
is
when
when
Edge
he came
back.
back. That's when he came back. Oh,
It was,
yeah.
It's hard to remember because it was right before COVID ruined everyone's lives.
This was
and
because people were talking about this today because that was So I remember Kobe Bryant died that day.
dude,
in the morning.
Yeah, I saw
and then Edge came back that night, and people were just like this with their emotions. Which
yeah.
But this was the year that Charlotte won the Rumble. Boo. Tomato.
Tomato.
Bayley was the SmackDown Women's Champion, defeated Lacey Evans. And Becky Lynch was the Raw Women's Champion and defeated Asuka. Solid Rumble.
Damn.
Solid Rumble. Now, hold, please. Let me just...
Hold it.
I was checking. So, we're going to move on to the wrestlers of the week. I had to look to see whose turn it was. I think it was mine. Oh. So, that's why I had to look back.
Oh, okay. So, you're going first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Start with the obvious tag teams. I keep my gimmick alive here. And they won their match. And still NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. Team Ninja. Katana Chance. Kaden Carter. I mean, I love, like, seeing them together as a team. And they're, I believe, now the longest reigning NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. So,
damn, okay.
Major props to my ladies. And, like, they have a match at Vengeance Day against Fallon and Kiana, which if those two beat them, I swear to God, I'm gonna be a little upset, personally. But I'm excited that they're, like, putting them at the forefront and, like, they're getting the match on the quote-unquote takeover. I'm just very excited for the ladies. I love them. Team Ninja. This gimmick has been, like, a year long. So, it is what it is. I do my due diligence. So, that is my tag team. Madame?
I think this is like the first time, or at least the first time in a very long time, I have 3.
Okay.
First one being Sami Uso and Jey Uso on Monday Night Raw. Good match. Sammy's the reason why they retained the tag titles, bro. I'm just, something's gonna happen to Sammy. I'm scared. I'm scared,
dude.
Man.
You're scared, bitch. I'm scared.
Yeah, we all scared. I'm scared for Sammy.
Me too.
Because something's gonna happen. Good tag team. You know, love that Jay, the one who hated him the most, actually stood up for him at the tribal court or whatever.
The trial of Sami Zayn.
Yes, who's not guilty. Good for Sammy.
Hell yeah.
But the other one, okay, technically they are tag teams, but they didn't compete in a tag team. But I didn't want them to be my Man's picks of the week because there was 5. So I'm gonna give it.
I'm sorry. How many picks?
No. 2 teams, 5 members in each team. So I didn't want them to be. They each had so let me explain. This past Saturday they called it Wrestle Kingdom Night 2, and that's where they did Pro Wrestling Noah and New Japan again.
I saw your Insta story about that stuff.
Yeah, so LIJ, the members of LIJ, there's 5 of them, and then the members of the Noah faction called Congo. They each they had singles matches for each member, and they were all really good matches. LIJ ended up winning 3-2 against Congo.
Okay.
So, but all these matches were absolutely incredible. I mean, but again, because I couldn't really pick which one I liked the most, maybe Naito's or Shingo Takagi's match, but it was hard to choose. And again, there's 5 on each side, so that's 10. So I was like, you know what? I'll just collect them together and say that they're my tag teams of the week, because as a faction. So that way I don't have
that makes sense
10 plus picks for my Man's.
That's why when you said 5, I was like, is bitch got 5?
No, 2 teams, 5 members each. So yeah, I'm putting them in my tag team.
Okay, that makes a little more sense. I was just checking. My Famale my Lottie. I only have one, and this might surprise some people, but like I tweeted about it. I'm gonna give it to Tiffany Stratton.
I saw your tweet and I was like, I have a feeling.
BME, best moonsault ever. That girl's got a nice moonsault. I'm telling you.
I saw the videos on Twitter. She does got a nice ass moonsault.
This might be crazy thought here. Better than Charlotte's. I said what I said. I mean, I also think everyone's moonsault is better than Charlotte's, so that's not really saying much. But, like, she did it, like, the Christopher Daniels way, like, the hop up and then do it. And, like, even AJ saw the video and tweeted, like, BME. So, like, people understand. People get the gist.
If AJ Styles approves, like, it's gotta be the truth.
Charlotte's moonsault is garbage. Facts. Unless it's on a standing opponent. Well, that's when she does, like, a corkscrew. Sometimes. Like, when she did it at the Mania match, she made it like a corkscrew.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta give it to Tiffany. She has improved a lot. And girl might be on the main roster soon. I'll be honest. So, that's the only pick I have. I only got Tiffany.
Alright, it was kind of hard for me to find a Famale for this week, so I'm just gonna go with the two who won their respective matches this week. And that's Bianca Belair and Ruby Soho. Both had pretty good matches. Ruby, I thought there for a moment, like, there was a spot I think that Ruby, like, I thought Ruby got hurt against Tony. I think it was the work, obviously, but still, I was a little like, wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
And so, but she still won, and except it's a little confusing because I don't think this was a face turn. Don't get me wrong, but Britt Baker came out. She's the one who cost Tony the match. But then again, like, you know, Britt and Jamie have shit with Tony, so it's like that makes sense. But then also they've had shit with Ruby, so I'm like, I don't think, like, it helped Ruby, but I don't think it was for Ruby. I think it was just so Tony could lose. It didn't. I don't think it would have mattered who her opponent was with. But I know some people were saying, like, oh, you know, how is that supposed to be, like, homegrown versus, like, you know, original, if, like, an original's helping homegrown, I mean, not, if an original's helping an outsider talent.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. Well, because when I found out it was originally going to be a triple threat, I was like, oh, this is where Ruby makes her decision. On, like, because, like, she has said in the past that, like, she's happy in AEW and, like, the decisions and everything she's made. And she doesn't really, like, she doesn't consider herself from, like, WWE or anything. And so it would be interesting to see, like, where she stands with the whole.
It might be like her and Sheeta might be the wild cards.
Yeah, it is very possible because, like, Sheeta is an original, quote unquote original, but is with, like, Saraya and Tony right now. So it's a, como se dice, clusterfuck, but I'm okay with it. Because, like, it's keeping me on my toes.
I was gonna say, it'll probably all sort itself out as we get closer to whenever Blood and Guts may be. Which I think is February. I think February is usually when Blood and Guts happens.
Is it?
I think so. Or at least the first one that happened. I could be wrong.
I have literally no memory of when it happened. I just remember the match happening. I have no sense of time. But we could get something, like, at Blood and Guts, or they, like, might postpone Blood and Guts for, like, a later month, and we could get something at Revolution to lead into that.
True. Or we could have a Blood and Guts match at Revolution. Or is that what you were saying?
That card is already going to be so long. Please don't put a Blood and Guts match on there.
How many matches do they have? How many matches do they have so far? Like, just
announced the 60-man Iron Man.
Oh, that's 60 minutes. Never mind.
60-minute Iron Man.
That's already gonna take up so much time. Never mind.
Exactly.
Don't do it at Revolution. I take it back. You know what you should do? Have, like, Blood and Guts Rampage, and the entire hour is just dedicated to, like, the women's Blood and Guts match. I would watch Rampage live if they did that, and I would not look at spoilers.
What's up, Jess?
Hey,
actually,
Justin.
That'd be kind of interesting. I'd be okay with that. I'd be down.
Like, have the entrances. Sorry, I know some people like to get the entrances, like me. Some people like to watch the entrances.
Put it on YouTube.
But, like, yeah, exactly. They've done it before. They've done the entrances before on YouTube. So just do the entrances on YouTube, and again, just do the entire Blood and Guts match, the entirety of Rampage.
I would. My interest is peaked. I'd be down.
I'd be down to watch Rampage. The only reason why I'm gonna watch tomorrow tomorrow or today, because when it comes out on YouTube, it's gonna be tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be Friday. But the only reason why I'm watching Rampage is because Hangman has a match. Literally, that is it.
Yeah, he's a match against Pretty Kyle.
Yuta. Yeah, again, sorry, Pretty Kyle.
Come on now.
Sorry, Pretty Kyle, but I mean, Hangman's my dude. Obviously, you know me and Hangman. Love that guy. I've met him.
I don't know. Pretty Kyle was saying that Hangman has yeet his last so
he used the meme on him.
He just said, "Wow." The disrespect.
You know, if it makes you feel better, Kyle, I'm pretty sure like 90% of the roster, I would go for you. Damn. 90% of the rest of the roster.
Wow.
But Hangman and the Elite and Jericho's probably about where I draw the line.
If you could go one-on-one with someone for 60 minutes, who would it be? And then he said, for me, Kathy Kelly. I can't stand you, Justin.
Hey, man. Duh.
Adam Cole.
The Elite.
Rhea Ripley. Wardlow. I have a list.
The Elite, bro. There you go. Like, you get 3 for 1.
If I could have just... I'm choking. Don't mind me. If I could have just multiple 60 minutes after each other... All the above.
Yeah,
I literally joking on nothing.
Well, here's the thing about Hangman. It has been stated on his lower third graphic. He doesn't normally last an hour.
That's true.
After a 60-minute match with Bryan Danielson, the next time he showed up on TV, his graphic said doesn't usually last an hour, which I thought was hilarious.
Hey, we've all been there. It's okay.
Yeah.
My man's is, I have one because, like, I was gonna put another one, but I have a feeling you're gonna say him, so that's why I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Honorary Uso, Sami Zayn. This man, the trial of Sami Zayn at the tribal court. This man had no defense, and Jey Uso came to this man's defense, which was beautiful.
Bro, that was pure poetry. Like, Shakespeare couldn't write shit that good.
Proved himself many a times to the bloodline. Pulled the Freebird rule out in the tag match and been like, Jimmy Uso can't go, but Sami Uso can. Retained the Raw Tag Team titles against the Judgment Day. I'm telling you, shit's gonna go down on Saturday, and I'm scared.
I think I'm gonna deadass, like, actually cry, like, real tears. I love Sami Zayn, and I don't want this to happen to him.
I when Roman screamed solo into the mic, I had full body chills. I was like, I'm gonna throw up.
I know, so I was like, no. But then Jay saved the day. Main event Jey Uso.
That shit was crazy.
God damn.
The trial of Sammy was some SVU type shit. Facts.
Good ass storyline right there. That was
It's the best thing going in WWE right now.
It's so good though.
I'm just saying.
It's so good. Okay. I have 2 picks for my Manzas and just an honorable mention. Really quick, I just want to fact check something.
While you do that, we have not set our picks for the Rumble yet. Random rig reviews. So we will be doing that at the end. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, there.
No, you're fine. While I'm searching for the fact checker really quick, because I'm still new to Pro Wrestling Noah, my 2 picks, I'll do the honorable mention after, okay. But my 2 picks were the main event of Dynamite last night, which is Mark Briscoe and longtime rival and friend of the Briscoes, Jay Lethal. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Jay Lethal. I mean, I don't hate the guy, but I'm not like,
he's not our cup of tea.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. But oh my god, not only was that match good, but dude, see, like, even before the match, like, if that, like, I know Jay Lethal's heel, but I think at this point you're gonna have to turn the guy face. Like, the face that he had in the beginning of the match, he was, like, almost already breaking down when he shook hands with Mark Briscoe, and that just broke my damn heart.
He walked out like, and he was in tears. I was like, I know, can't handle this.
That was so hard to watch, but I'm so glad they were able to honor him. Fun little fact, though.
Fun little fact? I like a good fun little fact here and there.
Yes, we do have a fun little fact.
Pause. pause for
Sorry,
dramatic
as you can
effect.
tell, I can't multitask. Fun little fact though. That match. Well, I guess it's not that much of a fact, but there was supposed to be another match, like that was already scheduled, like not publicly, but it was scheduled. If you follow Jaylee on Instagram?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Yeah, there was supposed to be another match in the main event, but the wrestlers that were, or at least one of the wrestlers that was in the supposed to be in the main event, gave up their spot so that they could have this match, because again they mentioned it how it was per request of both Mark and not Jay, Jay
Yeah.
Lethal, um to have the match, and the fact that they were like willing to, give up their TV time, their scheduled match for them. I mean, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't take a lot, but still, I'm so pretty sure some people like care about their TV time. But like the fact that they immediately granted the request is just it, and in the main event was really good, and I love that. And also the end after the match, the locker room
Uh,
the locker room
that's what I'm
came
saying.
out,
Like
and they were
killed me.
they were clapping and stuff,
Crying, hugging
and
Mark.
yeah, it was tough to watch, but it was also like bittersweet, because like it's hard to watch given the circumstances. I'm not gonna cry this time. I already cried last week.
It's like, please don't cry, because then I'm gonna cry.
Yeah,
It's never fun for anybody.
Yeah, given the circumstances, it was hard to watch, but it was also very like relieving to know like that they do care about Jay so much, and that like they honored him in the best way they probably could in the moment, because fucking Warner Bros are fucking assholes. They don't let them properly, at least they did the Ring of Honor show that they filmed afterwards, but still, like they did the best they could do with, honoring Jay on his birthday, might I add.
Yeah.
So it was very bittersweet, but also just really nice to see them honor him. And Mark also had both Ring of Honor tag titles, and what honestly kind of warmed my heart a bit, but also broke it at the same time, was when they announced Mark Briscoe, they still considered him. They still acknowledged that he was one half of the Ring of Honor tag champs, which I thought was, that's like incredible. Like I loved that.
Yeah, everything about what they did, which as much shit as people give Tony Khan, which we have done the same many a times. You gotta give the man credit for stepping up to Warner Brothers.
I know,
and
like
listen
fuck
here,
Tony. I know
like,
we give you a lot of shit, but like Tony Khan, okay, I'll give Tony Khan his credit. Like again, the dude's has a lot of dumb moments, but he's not an idiot. Okay, like I think he knows. He does know when the proper time to like allow shit like this to go on, and like let Mark Briscoe honor his brother. It was his AEW debut, and so Tony Khan knows to step up at the appropriate times. I will say that.
Yeah.
He steps up at it when it's appropriate.
I'm glad they were able to like get that figured out and situated, and he stepped up and be like, no, listen, like this is gonna happen whether you guys like it or not. This man is going to honor his brother, and we're going to honor him because he was family to a lot of people here. So
and they were all wearing the Jay Briscoe shirt, which I do plan on getting at some point. I'm a little broke at the moment, but
I'm getting my tattoo on Tuesday, so like I have to save money for that, and then I will buy a shirt my next paycheck.
Yeah, I will. I like let it be known. I will be getting a shirt.
Because like I bought the shirt for Brody, and I'm gonna buy the shirt for Jay.
I bought the Brody shirt. I'm gonna get the Jay Briscoe shirt.
100%.
Again, especially because 100% of the profits are going to his family, which I'm pretty sure they could definitely use as much help as they can get.
Yeah.
And then, so just a quick little honorable mention. I wanted to fact check because again, it's from the Noah and New Japan show. I'm gonna give a little shout out to the Rainmaker himself, Kazuchika Okada. If you watched the Wrestle Kingdom Night 2, Okada just fucking lost it. Like he got kicked square in the face. I wanted to fact check with the wrestler, and it's Kaito Kiyomiya. Okay. He kicked Okada square in the face. He kicked him so hard he got like a cut on his forehead. He was bleeding. That's how hard he kicked him. But that's also something I should point out about Noah. Like these dudes fucking like you should
It's
listen
strong
to the way
style,
they kick. Yeah, the way they kick, the way they chop, you can hear it, and it's intense. But that's neither here nor there. But anyway, so yeah, Okada got Kyo. I'm backtracked again. I'm still new to Noah. I'm
Did you say
getting
like
better at it
Kiyomiya or
though.
something?
Kiyomiya, yeah, kicked Okada square in the face, and oh my god, Okada did not like that, and he shoved him off the barricade, and he actually hit himself on the barricade, Kiyomiya. And Okada just lost it and just attacked him, and he did not stop. He cracked, and I was like, holy shit! Like I'm here for this. I'm here for broken Okada. Like it was really fucking cool to see. And now we're getting a one-on-one match. I don't know when. They announced the date, but I still don't know when. I think it's later this month or in February.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know, but we will be getting that one-on-one match soon, and I am very excited because, like, just in the tag match, it was a tag match. It wasn't even one-on-one, so it was a tag match, and already it was pretty fucking cool. But they ended in no contest because these two just could not freaking get off each other.
Start beating the shit out of each other. That's a mood.
Yeah, so shout out to Okada. I'm here for Chaos Okada. Chaos Kazuchika. He is the leader of a faction called Chaos, so he's now living up to that. So
Katsukuchi Okada.
I'm here for it. Also, they at the beginning of that event, they had a tribute for Jay Briscoe.
I did see that too.
They had Hiroshi Tanahashi, and I'm not sure. Again, I'm still new to Noah, so I'm not sure. But they had one of the Noah wrestlers. They each came out with a portrait of Jay, and they stood there and they basically like talked about Jay's accomplishments and all he's done in wrestling, especially in Japanese wrestling. And then they rang the bell 10 times. It was, of course, very sad to see, but like it was. I'm so glad that they honored him as well.
Yeah, I know.
The good side of wrestling.
I know Impact also did like a 10-bell salute in the beginning of their tapings, I think.
Yeah.
So companies are honoring, and like WWE was allowing, thankfully, wrestlers to wear like the J or like Briscoe bands that like people in AEW were wearing. Yeah. So
I'm glad because like even though like there was no involvement in the WWE for the Briscoes, as far as I know. I don't think there was any. They didn't.
There was a prospect at one time, but they thought they weren't like TV. So.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what I'm getting mixed up with.
Yeah.
But the fact that they still not only acknowledged like him and his passing, but like they let people like honor him, and just even if it's just something as simple as the armband, they allowed it.
Yeah.
Because again, like people's like I love when people say this because it's true. It's more than just wrestling. Like this isn't about companies. This isn't about rivalries or wars, whatever the fuck people want to call it. It's just it's a person, and so many people in the wrestling world, wrestlers and fans alike, just want to properly, honor this person that so many people loved and cared about.
I agree 100%. And if people
without crying, so I'm proud of myself.
I'm very proud of you. And if people were wondering, the tribute show that they did, I believe it's like an hour or two, is on YouTube right now if people wanted to watch it. It has interviews with people I know. Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels are two. Eddie Kingston are three that I know of. Plus Adam Cole does a thing in the ring. A few matches. In case anybody wants to go watch that, that is up on YouTube right now.
Go watch it.
I haven't watched it. I have no time today. That might be like a weekend thing. Maybe Saturday before the Royal Rumble, which leads me to the question of the week. Transitions. Look at me go. Very proud of myself. The Royal Rumble is in, as this goes up, a day. As we record 2 days. So, Royal Rumble season is known for surprises. There's many a surprise here and there. Before we do ours, let me just read some of Matt's top women's Rumble perspective surprises. Because Matt is Matt, some of these might sound familiar to for other reasons. Katie Vick, all the Nitro Girls, Abaddon, who's literally in AEW, Amy Weber, Gianna Michaels, Santina has already made a cameo in the Rumble before. I believe that was the 2020 Rumble because I was looking at the participants and it said Santina, so I was like, that's terrible. And then Joy Giovanni and a few other people. Jesus. But men surprises in the Rumble. Who do you think is going to show up? Because we know Cody's going to be there.
It's not even a surprise. I was going to say Cody, but that's not a surprise. He fucking spoiled it.
That they spoiled it.
Randy Orton. Randy Orton.
Randall.
Big E. I pray to God Big E's there. God damn it.
I will sob many a tear.
And, like, I was thinking about it. I was like, look, if Big E comes out, you know he's gonna have to, like, announce it. Like, oh, San Antonio. The way he used to do it for, like, the New Day's entrance. That's how he has to come out.
Dude,
like,
that would pop people, man.
And everyone participates. Like, everyone says it. Don't you dare be sour. The part where everyone messes up is because they don't know what time champs they are. I don't even know at this point.
Well, at one point it was like the number, and then at one point it was like the longest reigning.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't know anymore.
Yeah, so that's where they're gonna mess up, but still they'll continue. They'll pick themselves back up and go and feel the power. Like he has to. And if that happens, oh my god, that's gonna.
Like I will cry and scream at the same time. I'm so happy. Well, because like he's with New Day right now in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
So like, y'all ain't sneaky, and I know obviously they're friends, but. Matt has said Snitsky, Heidenreich, the Shockmaster, Drew Carey. Can't
JBL.
Stand you. JBL might, honestly, at this point.
At this point, maybe. I'm trying to think. It's because, like, it's hard because some of the spaces that haven't been filled are just filler wrestlers that are on the roster. They're just not utilized.
So I think they've announced, my number might be wrong, but I'm trying to think of the graphic, like 15. So they've announced half.
I mean, honestly, I'm okay with that. Usually announce like 26, and I'm like, really?
Yeah, so like we only have, like I said, like as of right now, 2 days until the Rumble.
Dude, I hope SmackDown is not the day they just start declaring left and right. Like,
probably not.
I hope not.
Probably not.
Because I pray to God that doesn't happen. But
I'm trying to think. Do you think The Rock shows up in the Rumble? Like in the Rumble?
I think so. Part of me kind of wants to say yes, but part of me is saying no. I know he tweeted out saying, I'm not ready, to go back, but I think he's just fucking around. He's a liar.
Dwayne's a liar.
You're a liar, Rock.
He's a liar. See, I don't want him showing up in the Rumble. I want him showing up after Roman KO.
That's a good time to show up.
Because, like, I don't want him taking a spot from somebody else in the Rumble.
Especially if he wins. Like, nothing
because, like, he doesn't need to win.
Yeah, exactly. First of all, I want Sami Zayn to win the Rumble. Like,
okay, well, that was a question for Thune, but okay.
Oh, sorry. I mean, no, I don't want Sami to win.
She said, "Oh no, just kidding, just kidding."
Who's Sammy?
Sammy Huso?
No, never mind. I'm like, no, I was gonna say, I was not even as a joke. I will say it. I was gonna say Sammy Guevara. I was like, fuck that.
Oh,
even as a joke.
Nope.
No, yeah.
No, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anyways,
I'm trying to think if there's. I don't know. Randy and Big E were like my two, like my big ones.
Edge.
He comes back at the Rumble for a third time.
Dude, that's just his time to come back.
Honestly, at this point, yeah. Because, like, he came back in 2010
Maybe John
and
Cena?
won. Stop.
Oh, boo. You know what? I hate that I came up with this idea. I was thinking John Cena, but also... Because apparently they're wanting Logan Paul and John Cena at Mania, so maybe the seeds will be planted at the Rumble, and maybe during the Rumble match, maybe they'll both be in the Royal Rumble. Maybe, like, Logan Paul eliminates John Cena, I don't know, but, like...
You think Paul's gonna be cleared? Medically? Because that man tore his leg in 3 places.
That is true, I don't know. But, I will say, despite the injury, first of all, Logan Paul is going through so much, like, controversy right now. Outside of wrestling, this dude should not be in a big, like, I don't think this dude deserves to, like, be in a massive platform after all the shit that he
might
is
be caught. Yeah, he's in a lot happening.
a crypto scam. Like I've kept up with that. I've actually kept up with that drama with all the crypto shit that he's.
I'm not even surprised by that.
Me neither, but like the fact that they're still considering like bringing him back for that.
Do you think? Oh well, no more Cena, please. Wow. Listen, 2008.
You can't see him anyway.
2008, when John Cena came back, that was the best day of my entire life, and he came back. That's
you can't see him.
That was another time.
You
but
can't see him.
Do you think Stone Cold shows up in the Rumble? Because that's also been a rumor I've been hearing.
I don't know. Like, but if he does, I won't be mad. I'd be like, holy shit.
I mean, they are in San Antonio, and I'm pretty sure that's when he won.
Tejas.
The Rumble, either once or I don't know if it's both or what. I don't know. I feel like he's won the Rumble there at least once, so I don't know. Cena versus Stone Cold versus The Rock.
That's already happened.
That listen, we can't. We already have the best freaking WrestleMania package with My Way. We can't do it again. It'd just be disrespectful. Okay, but let's move on to females. Female surprise entrants. Females. Lotties, if you will. It's... I don't know. Well, because, like, I want Rhea to win. But, like, I'm trying to figure out who would show up. I would lose my mind. I would lose my marbles if AJ Lee showed up.
Dude, I keep seeing the rumors, but I don't know why. Even, like, before... these rumors, like, CM Punk kind of, like, squashed other rumors saying, like, she has a bad neck. She's not coming back to the ring. Like,
that's what I keep hearing, too. And, like, I remember that. But just this little tiny sliver of hope would be like, imagine if she came back.
I mean, it's just for a little bit.
Just for one match. Just for the Rumble. Just for the Pop alone.
Just
if Victoria does not show up in this Rumble, all people's involved, hands. Jail for all peoples involved if Victoria does not show up in this Rumble. I swear for God.
Has Caitlyn showed up in any Rumbles? I don't recall Caitlyn being in any of them. Once. But I think it would be cool for Caitlyn to show up. I don't remember Caitlyn in any of the other ones, but I could be wrong.
She might have come. I think she was in 2020.
Was she? I don't remember.
I think so. I mean,
someone confirm, please.
Someone confirm was Caitlyn in a Royal Rumble. Please and thank you. Well, like Michelle McCool said on Twitter that like she wasn't asked by WWE to be in it, which is just fucking rude.
No, she wasn't.
Oh, maybe
so then Caitlyn would be quite a surprise.
Why did I think Caitlyn? Oh,
she.
Never mind. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, if Caitlyn and AJ Lee both show up, like, bro, I will lose my damn mind. Bruh. Those two ladies, like, they were also wrestling soulmates, like this. Eve Torres, that'd be a good one.
Eve, I want Melina to get another shot because she was disrespected.
Dude, either she just wasn't back, or she was in another match, or just not involved. I need Muddies to be in a Royal Rumble, okay?
I knew you were gonna say Maurice.
Like, I need Muddies to be in the Royal Rumble at least once, okay? I think last year's when they had that tag match with Edge and Beth, which the fact that match is almost a year old, kind of like, wow. But I need Muddies in one of the Royal matches. Like, please, pretty please, just put Muddies in.
Yeah, honestly, I'd be down.
I like Muddies.
I'm always gonna pop for a Trish and a Lita moments. Like, I'd be down with those.
Yeah.
Who else? I'm trying to think if there's like any NXT girlies who might pop up.
Maybe Indy Hartwell.
Oh, I hope
like,
so.
not as a main roster, maybe, but, you know, just bring the NXT women sometimes, just to show up.
I would be okay with Indy. Maybe like Alba. Alba Fire is a good one. I know formerly known as Casey Gonzaro, Katana Chance, has been in the Rumble a few times. But I don't know if they'll bring her in again.
I'm trying to think. I don't know NXT that well.
I would lose my mind if Roxanne showed up.
That would be a good one. I mean, there's rumors people say Mickie James will be there, which I mean would be kind of cool. But I mean, they've done it before.
I was gonna say they did it last year.
They did it, yeah. Last year she came out to Hardcore Country, which is fucking awesome.
Hardcore Country.
And she had the Impact Knockouts title. They didn't acknowledge it as the Knockouts title. They called it the Impact Women's Championship. But I mean
they did
because they're not allowed to use knockouts.
They did their best. We'll give them
Mandy Rose. That'd be. Imagine Mandy.
I would cry.
Mandy.
Fantastic.
I know some people want Carmella to come back, which I mean I wouldn't mind, but I just hope Carmella is emotionally and mentally all right.
Exactly. Like, if she's gone
through a lot. Or Carmella has gone through so much.
She's gone through a shit ton. But yeah, that's one. If she's good to go, like, in every way, shape, or form, then 100% Carmella. Because, like, the gears. I'm just excited for the gears. That's like, one of my favorite things. Because, like, Zelina's been, like, hyping up what she's gonna, like, cosplay as for the Rumble, and I'm so excited. Because hers are always good.
Zelina's really good at, like, cosplay. She does cosplay.
Yeah.
She's an avid cosplayer.
She's a nerd, just like us. I'm trying to think of anybody else. Alicia Fox coming back for a moment. I'd be down.
Has she already done that, or I don't think so, or maybe fuck, I don't remember.
She might have. It like sounds.
I think Alicia Fox has come for the Rumble, and pretty sure it was maybe last year's.
I think it was last year because I think there was a moment with her and the Bellas.
Yeah, the Bellas are definitely not going to be in the Rumble this year.
The Bellas are just like to WWE right now, which I don't blame them. I understand. Fuck, I don't know if I can think of anybody else. Because like I'm
trying to think, is there any more released talent that
isn't?
Maybe like I'm not saying that there's rumors. I've seen rumors, and even then, who knows? There's probably not a chance. But like, it would be cool to see like Jessica McKay show up or Billie Kay.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Just a little cameo moment.
She just starts mosh pitting in the air. I love her.
It would be funny. Okay, you know what would be so funny is if Billie Kay came out and she's still handing out resumes. Remember there was a moment where she was handing out a resume. Like imagine she's still on that. Like to give off that she's been for all these years she's been trying to give a resume to someone. Like where's Billie Kay been? She's been trying to give her resume to people.
She's just been giving her resume out for like 2 years.
Like she could like just print it out and just like start handing it to like fans. Imagine that'd be so funny.
Oh, NHSX Nightmare. Sorry, I'm squinting. I'm so hard reading right now. I actually found y'all reacting to MJF's pipe bomb. I subscribed to your YouTube channel and found y'all in here. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Well, welcome. I hope y'all
hope you're enjoying this.
Yeah, right?
Every Thursday, we're here. That's us.
Usually.
Unless Savannah has a reason. Well, I mean, I'll probably still be here.
Katie will usually be here.
I'm always here.
So let's do Katie part 3.
Aw, man. Then I think of another title. Shit. I mean, we'll figure it out. I got time for that.
Yeah, you got time.
Not enough wrestling talk lately, so it's glad to find a channel that does wrestling. Yeah, I've been watching wrestling since I was a baby, so like I understand completely.
I'm still a baby, according to Katie.
Savannah's a fetus. It's real.
Yeah, because I'm 21, but to Katie, like, and to usually the usual audience, I'm a child. I'm a baby.
The usual suspects. All right, let's give our final overall winner of the men's
Well,
and the women's.
I already told you I would love if Sami Zayn won. Like, I need him, like, especially with all the cracks showing with him in the bloodline. Like, maybe if he wins, he'll be like, look, I won, aren't you proud of me? And Roman's be like, why would I be proud of you? Like, you're gonna, what, try and take my title now? And then that's kind of where things go south.
Hell breaks loose. Alright, well, why don't we do who you think and who you want? Because sometimes they're different.
Who I want, Sami Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Part of me thought who I think was going to be Cody, but I thought that, honestly, I was more convinced that was going to happen before he was officially, like, confirmed that he was back. If it was a surprise, then, you know what, I guess I'll just say think anyway, whatever. I know people are saying, oh, you know, Cody Rhodes is going to be the one to take the title off Roman, which, I mean, if he could take one of them, but I need Sami Zayn to take one of them titles, alright? Like, Sami Zayn needs to take one of them.
That would be, listen, if Sami took one of the titles, that would be actually insane. Well, I mean, Elimination Chamber is in Montreal.
Look, I'm just saying, Nightmare, that, look, Roman's got 2 titles. Who says he got a... Oh, it's because I guess they technically unified them, but, like,
yeah,
he can lose one. They can split it, like, unless it's one belt, it's not really unified. No such thing. No such thing.
I want Sami or Jay, because that'd be crazy.
That would be crazy, but Sami Zayn, man, he needs his world title. Sami Zayn needs a world title.
I think, and also want Seth.
Oh, man, Seth would be a good one, too. Sethy boy. But, like, oh, man, just... I need Sami Zayn to take one of those belts. I need him to take one of them belts.
Listen, it might happen. Alright, ladies, lotties, famales. Who do you want? Who do you think?
Who do I think? I think we're both on the same page here. Rhea motherfucking Ripley. Rhea needs to take her Rumble win.
Hell yeah.
Who I want? I think, yeah, I'll still say Rhea Ripley. Because, again, I'm not sure who else I would want. Or who I think, like, whose time it is. It's definitely Rhea's time. We said it. She is the leader of Judgment Day. Like, sorry, Finn Balor. Yep. But Rhea's the real leader.
Finn Balor ain't got nothing on Poppy Rhea. Come on now.
Poppy Rhea, or... did you see that video on, I think it was WWE's Instagram? It's Rhea training Dominic.
I scrolled past it, but I didn't fully watch it yet. I kind of want to. Just
it's a little weird, but it's just the way he calls her mommy. Yes, mommy, and then like gets off the ropes. And no,
yeah, like all right.
She was training him for the Royal Rumble, and he was on the second rope. She's like, "Why are you on the second rope? What, you want to be eliminated? Get off the second rope." And he's like, "Yes, mommy." And then she's like, "That's a good dom dom." I'm like,
okay. All right, that's a little too far. They gotta relax.
Yeah, I was like, Rhea, relax. Relax.
Jesus. Before we round this out, what should we name this episode?
Sneakers. No, if you were here before.
Yeah, that was a pre-show. Because like I was struggling to find a title for last week, and like I didn't.
Because I'm pretty sure last year we said Ready to Rumble or something like that. No.
Last week?
Or last year.
Oh, I don't remember. That sounds about right.
Like that. I was gonna say it sounds too good to not have been used. I'm gonna look it up really quick.
Oh God.
I'm gonna just look it up. Really quick. We're on YouTube's.
I mean, cause like
House of Kinsey's in my search history.
Great episode, great title.
Yep, it was the one for last year, Ready to Rumble. That's
okay. Well, we can't do that. So
still Ready to Rumble.
Okay, so like, what all we talked about? We talked about Cena. We talked about Nikita, Vince getting sued, Raw Memories, Rumble.
Instead of Ready to Rumble, Ready to Settle, like settle your lawsuit.
That's so fucked up.
Ready to settle. Because didn't he settle his other lawsuits?
Dude, it's a mess trying to figure it all out.
It is a mess.
I was trying to think of like anything funny we said that like.
Where's Matt? He's usually good. Matt and Jesus.
Jesus didn't show up at all. Jesus. So Jesus, when you watch or listen to this, I'm disappointed in you. Shame.
Jesus, you hurt my feelings.
Vince should have stayed home.
Vince should have stayed home.
Fucking facts. Fuck, I don't know what to name this.
You know, right? We're gonna try and think of a name really quick.
Yeah, hopefully. You guys can just enjoy the struggle for this.
Yeah. We talked about lasting an hour with someone.
I can make that work. Okay, I'll think of something. I was gonna say we'll pull a smack and a roll.
Because Hangman doesn't normally last an hour. What?
We'll pull a smack and a roll with an innuendo.
There you go.
It'll be something along the lines of last an hour. I'll think of something on the fly.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Thanks everybody for watching and listening. There's not gonna be a post show because I'm tired. Savannah has food coming soon to her, so she can go eat.
I think so. So at some point.
Soonish. I think you have like less than an hour, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Gives you time to relax. Yeah. But plug your stuff, tell people where they can find you, all the things.
If you want to find me, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at y2garcia_. If there's no underscore, it's not me. That mistake has been made. What I have going on, nothing much. I keep saying I'm trying to do something with Light the Fuse, which is my AEW show. I have no ideas. I'm completely stumped right now. I'm gonna try and think of something hopefully soon, but right now, again, I'm just stumped. My goal is to try and not make it to Revolution without, doing a show. I need to get at least 1 or 2 shows out there before Revolution. But I also have the New Japan Takeover, which is my New Japan show. Most recent episode is covering Wrestle Kingdom. May or may not do one covering Wrestle Kingdom Night 2, but it's just I'm barely a intro Noah viewer, so I don't even know if there's anyone else out there I know that watches Pro Wrestling Noah, but I will definitely have something for Battle of the Valley, which is next month, so be on the lookout for that, but that's not until then.
I might know somebody who knows a thing or two about Noah.
Oh, Marie. Is it Marie?
Oh, I was gonna say Warren.
Oh, Warren. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Marie's like the New Japan expert, so I thought maybe she knew about Noah.
Probably, but Warren was the first person I thought of, so you could hit him up and ask if he wants if he'd be willing to do a collaboration.
I was gonna say there's someone else I knew, but I've been ghosted by them.
Oof. Oof.
Anyway, that's all I got going on. Katie, it's your turn.
It is my turn. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter at KatieWrestling13. The link to I'm about to get all things ShElite Showcase. Twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. Typically Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Please follow the Twitch so we can get to affiliate. Muchas gracias. YouTube.com/ShElite Showcase. I say what to videos because they're way more entertaining. Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts if you want to listen. I always forget for some reason the past few weeks to not mention him. Justin Heel Tactics, the man, the myth, the legend. He has created the music not only for this show, the entirety of ShElite Showcase. Every show that we have done, there's like 6 shows. That's the man. He has worked with Smackin' Around, Straight Talk, Young Kings, Get Show, all of our friends. Go support him. If you need music done, he's your man. Heel Tactics _ his description, or his links are in the description of the video and the audio. ShElite's the brand. It's the show that you're watching. Hi, hello. Inside the Mind of's interview series I do. That is all up on the channel. The newest episode with Joey Carney from the Angle Podcast is out now. So if you want to learn more about like YouTube analytics and things like that and just listen to a great conversation, highly recommend you go watch and listen to that. I would appreciate it because the show is my baby. Who's next? I don't know. I'll figure it out. We're slow and steady wins the race, you know what I'm saying?
At some point, I'm due for one, apparently.
Well, we gotta wait until you're, like, done traveling for February, so we'll get you in March.
Or April. Maybe around my birthday. Who knows?
Maybe we can do it around your birthday. We'll figure it out. Savannah's on the list for this year. Don't worry. It'll be a different, like, atmosphere, because, like, I get to be just, like, interviewing you. It'll be fun.
That's not...
I mean, you know all the questions. Like, you've listened to them. They're all the same questions.
No, I know, but it's like those memes where it's like name. It says like when to get the test name, and it's like, oh, Like you're like shit.
It's like, what's the name? What's the name?
Yeah, what is the name? Yeah,
SpongeBob. Exactly.
Good SpongeBob reference.
Thank you. But yeah, that's all. Everything's up on the channel. Y'all can go check all that out. Storytime with Kitty Kitty Baby, In Crowd, Savannah shows. I'm gonna try and be making some YouTube exclusive content soonish. We're figuring things out here. But we're off to a strong start. This is the last episode for January. 1 month.
Damn, really?
Popping off. Well, yeah. It's 26th.
Okay,
right?
Alright. Whoa, look at us go.
Yeah, this is... Yeah, because February 2nd.
1 month in and I don't... I'm gonna say 1 month in and I don't think I've missed any shows. I think.
I mean, you're a month... Yeah, you haven't missed a show this month yet, so...
My streak's gonna be broken next month, but
That's okay. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But thank you all again so much for watching and listening. We hella appreciate it. I hope you all have enjoyed. Until next time. Bye-bye.